createfreedomweekenders.com. The reason why I'm doing this video is that it's just because I have conversation with people. So I've been talking to a couple people, and one of the question was, what do I do? I have been supporting my downline, and they're not doing what I want to. They're not doing it. They're not working, and they don't know how to move their. They're having problem moving their downline to work. So the question was, what should I do if my downline is not actually doing the business? How many of you guys experienced that you have recruited someone, and they were all excited about it, sign up to be on the business, and then they go like a ghost mode, like they're not talking about it, right? They don't say much, they don't work after you sign them up, or they started to be very, very go-getter and start working, and then all of a sudden there's nothing. They don't work the business anymore, and you contact them, and when you contact them, nothing, right? So basically that's what happened. So yesterday, I was talking to a gentleman, and he had built a successful team, but he said the problem was that the retention, the team are not working, and he's running out of idea what to do. So we talk a little bit and everything. So I want to share with you guys why, the gentleman was asking, I don't understand why they join the business. They want to join the business, and then they don't work the business. Why is that? So I'm going to share with you few things. Why is your downline not working or doing what you teach them to do? Okay, and what can you do about it? Before I get into it, I have to let you guys know, and most of you in network marketing industry, you know this, that you will have some teammate, and be okay. You will have some teammate that just jump onto the opportunity, and they never work the business. Okay, you have to be okay with that. Okay, and you just have to learn to be okay with that. But then there are also people who are jumping onto the opportunity. They want to work, but they don't know what to do. And then you coach them, you gave them idea, you show them what to do, and then they're not doing it, right? So you have to understand that. And then you have some really go-getter, just go and get all of these people. So we have different people on our team, so you just have to learn to balance and work with those people. You just have to keep working, right? Here are a few things that I'm going to share with you guys, that from what I have learned through personal experience, through coaching and everything else. I've learned that these are a few reasons why your downlines are not working, right? Your downlines are not working, and they're not doing what you're teaching them to do. All right, it could be frustrated because you pour all of this energy in there, right? Put all of this energy in there, and they're not working, right? So number one thing, why are your downline they are not doing the work, is really it's really you. One thing that a lot of people jump into opportunity, they thinking this is gonna be a get rich quick thing. That's why they jump into it. So that's why they jump into it, and they don't see any result. They start working a little bit, they don't see any result. All of you know that building a business, it requires a lot of work, consistency. You have to keep going, right? So a lot of people get, after they get few rejection, they give up easily, so they're done with working. One thing that you need to understand is that you should never, right? You should never force your dream onto other people. Like, you should never force your dream onto your downline. Okay, so a lot of upline, what I've seen is that the upline, they have a goal, they have a dream, right? They have a goal and they have a dream that they want to reach, and they force that onto their downline. Don't force your dream or your goal onto your downline. First thing you want to do when you recruit somebody, right, into your business, first thing that you want to do is really help them come up with. You need to help them come up. You need to understand what is it, what is their dream, why. You need to understand why do they want to get into this business. Can't force your dream onto other people, right? You got to. You really have to find out what is the goal. Why are they getting to this business? Your goal, maybe your goal is to, make this business and make a full-time income so you can retire your husband, or you could walk away from your full-time job. That is your goal. But maybe for a mom, a stay-at-home mom, a stay-at-home mom just want to be making some extra money on the side for the shoes collection or something, right? So don't force that. And so, everybody has different dreams. You need to learn to understand what is your downline's dream so that you could actually, basically work with them at where they at. You always have to meet those people at where they at. All right. So number one thing is never force your dream onto anybody, because I have seen it and people have done it to me before, that they want to reach certain goal in the company. They want to reach certain leadership status in the company, and they force down to the downline and make the downline to work so that they could be promoted. When you do that to your downline, you are really making your downline. You have to understand your downline is not your employee. They get into the business for their dream. They get into a business for their lifestyle, not yours. So you cannot force them. You really cannot force them to fulfill your dream. You will make your downline feel like they're working for you. It is not a working relationship. They are building their dream just like you are building your dream. Your job is to be there, support them with achieving their dream. Okay, so that is number one. Number two, you need to step back. If you have been teaching if you have been showing them what to do, you need to, and they're not doing everything that you are doing, you need to take a step back, right? To start thinking, what is it that you're teaching them? Do you have a simple yet effective duplication system that your team could actually do, right? You have to take a step back to find out, is this, whatever I'm teaching my team, is this doable for them? Is this simple enough for them to do it? Now, you need to find out if the system that your company has, most of the company has great training on marketing their product and opportunity. Now, but you have to take a step back. Is this duplicatable for your team? Is this simple enough? And also, it really depends on you got to understand what is it that your downline, who are your downlines, who's your downline working with? Are they working with cold market or warm market? Most of the network marketing company, they have training and system that works very, very, very well with warm market. But when you come to me, a person who doesn't have much of warm market to work with, they're not going to be able to apply that through the cold market, right? So you need to start really, and this is where leading to my next point of, what can you do to support your downline if they're not working, is to be humble and to be open to explore, right? To explore new marketing strategy that could help your downline. So my personal experience is that I didn't have much of one market to work with. So when I joined the network marketing, a few years ago, when I joined a few different network marketing company, all they teach was how to send out message, how to talk to warm market. I didn't have warm market to work with. So that's why I'm not working, because I don't know how to use those into cold market. I don't know how to approach cold market, and those strategy that they're teaching, really not for cold market, and I can't see myself doing it. I tried it, but it didn't work. So as an upline, you have a team, you really need to be humble. I understand a lot of people thinking that I'm your upline and I should be able to, I teach you what to do. But really comes down to is that you are my upline because you found the opportunity before I do. That does not mean that, when it comes to marketing, that doesn't mean that you are necessarily better than I am. So you have to be humble and really start exploring the new marketing strategy to help your team. It's that, they tell me, it's like, well, what my upline is teaching me is not working, because what my upline has more people that to talk to, but I don't, and whatever they're teaching me is not working. So I'm trying something new, and then my upline come and tell me that this is not the way to do it. I think that is the biggest mistake when you, as an upline, when your downline is trying something new and you come in and tell your downline don't do it. I always encourage my downline to go and explore new marketing strategy. Whatever I'm not teaching you, go find a new marketing strategy and work on that. To like, really celebrate for, because they want to be successful in their business. That's why they go out there and learning new marketing strategy. Not one, there's, truly, I have put a post out there a while back that, there is no one size fits all when it comes to branding and marketing. Everybody's lifestyle is different. Everybody is different. You have to allow your team to go and explore and try new marketing strategy. It doesn't hurt for your team to go and try something new. If it works, guess what? Great. If it doesn't, at least they try it, right? You gotta let them try their different strategy, right? So now I hope some of you guys taking notes on this, because you know me, I don't remember everything. So I hope you're taking some notes. All right. Now, another thing that, whatever you learn, the next thing is that it's actually come, from the last one. If your downline, right? If your downline is, it's not, um, your downline have a new marketing strategy that they're trying, right? You got to be supportive, right? You have to be supportive of your downline. You have to give them credit. It really doesn't matter what type of strategy they're using, as long as they grow in the business, as long as they're working. By you not being supportive, right? If you're not being supportive, they shut down. All right. So one of the incidents that I just had a few days ago, one person came and really liked what I'm doing and actually wanted to apply what I'm doing. So she has some, she talked to me, and we had a talk, and after that, she tried it for a couple of days. Her upline come, and her upline felt really threatened and started really calling her out in a group, in their group, like team groups, calling her out, trying something new. This poor lady got really stressed out, and she actually had to sign up from Facebook because she was so stressed out from this situation by her upline attacking her and calling her out in the team. And that is just not okay. That, number one, you're not showing being supportive of your downline. Number two, you're just not being professional. That's just how it is. Does that make sense? You do not ever, never ever want to be not supportive of your downline. Always want to be supportive of your downline. Does that make sense to everybody? And don't ever call people out if they're trying something new. If they're trying a new marketing strategy that's helped them with their business, let them be. Let them try it. And guess what? You have to understand that the marketing strategy change every single day. If she's keeping herself up, learning different new marketing strategy, and you keep your mind open, you may learn something from your downline. Be humble. Remember, the last one was be humble, right? You could learn from anybody. You could learn from your downline. You could learn from someone who's your sign line. You could learn something from someone who's not even your company. So be humble and be supportive. I hope those help you when it comes to your downline. When it comes to your downline not working. And also another thing that I think a lot of people forgetting when they start building this network marketing business is that They forget that when you're building this business, it is not, when you're recruiting somebody, they don't work for you. You have to understand that. And the same thing when you're being recruited by someone, you don't work for them. It is your business. And when it comes to your business, you need to follow your gut instinct, and if it doesn't work for you, if you, whatever your upline is teaching you is not working, if it's working for your upline, that's great. It's your upline. Her lifestyle, her circle of friends does not apply to you. Does that make sense? Because everybody has different lifestyle. Everybody have different style. It's just like I can't do what my upline does, right? Because my upline maybe is people with influence, and she's the person that say, "Hey, I have an opportunity. Who wants to join in?" And then tons of people will join. I'm the person that, you know what, I really need to work and build myself up. So just to recap, what we talk about today is that when your downline is not working, or your downline is not doing what you're teaching them, what can you do, and why is your downline not working? So number one is that really understand why is your downline coming to the business. Do not force your dream onto your downline, because now you stress them out. You need to understand why they come in. Okay, that's number one, right? Number two, you gotta have a simple yet effective duplication system. You got to have that, right? If it's easy for them to duplicate, then you will be able to make money. Number three, be humble, right? Be humble and explore new marketing strategy. And once you learn the new marketing strategy, whatever you're working and it's not working, explore be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Whatever you're working on, it's not, whatever you're doing, it's not working. Be honest with yourself and go look for new marketing strategy. Go find something new and try it out, and then share with your team. All right. The next one is to support your downline, right? Support your downline. If you show supported, if you so supported of your downline, they will most likely be successful. And guess what? When they're successful, you are successful too. And they most likely want to stay in the business. Be supportive, okay? You got to remember, you're not their boss when it comes to this industry. You're not their boss. Don't force them to do what you want them to do. You know, be open to learn from your downline, because, your downline could be coming from different background. I am always open to learn from anybody. So I hope this makes sense. If you guys like this video and it helps you, and if you know someone who's struggling with working with their downline and upline, be sure to share this video to them.